Justice League is perhaps the most maligned entry in Warner Bros.' uneven DC Extended Universe. While fans have responded well to a handful of Warner's DC offerings, Justice League isn't considered to be among the best that the DCEU has put out. The flick had a somewhat torturous path to the screen. Original director Zack Snyder had to take a leave of absence in the middle of production to deal with the death of his daughter. He was replaced by Avengers filmmaker Joss Whedon, and most fans found the Frankenstein-y result to be underwhelming. The disappointing final product that arrived in the theaters led to an uproar among fans demanding to see the near-mythical Snyder cut of the film. While Warner Bros. Has repeatedly poo-pooed the possibility of releasing another cut of Justice League, that doesn't mean fans have to settle for what they were handed in 2017. Back in 1997, there was a not-so-heroic attempt to bring DC's most famous superpowered crime-fighting team to the screen. The oft-overlooked television version from nearly a quarter-century ago is completely bonkers, and it has the added benefit of being out there in the world to watch, unlike the Snyder cut of 2017's Justice League. If you didn't tune in to CBS when the made-for-TV movie originally aired, here's what you missed. Almost 20 years to the day before Warner Bros. Unleashed the big-screen Justice League on the world, CBS aired a TV film based on the superhero team. 1997's Justice League of America concerned the induction of a superpowered female meteorologist named Tori into the vaunted league. Her discovery and induction proves timely, as the newly expanded Justice League is called upon to thwart a terrorist holding the fictional city of New Metro ransom with a weather control device. While the premise is certainly outrageous, the format of the film is even more off the wall. The movie is threaded with talking head segments. During these mock interviews, the standard Justice League members offer retrospective takes on their crime-fighting lives in the context of the film's present events. Are you sold yet? Don't worry, it gets even better. First things first, CBS was unable to obtain the rights of any of the Justice Leaguers you actually want to see on screen. That means no Batman, no Superman, no Wonder Woman, not even Aquaman. For that reason, we're stuck spending 90-odd minutes with the likes of Atom and the Flash. Second, the whole thing is a visual train wreck. Neither the costumes nor the special effects would have passed muster for Adam West's 1960s Batman series, let alone for a CBS movie produced 30 years later. This total lack of visual flair means that the flick was left to sink or swim on the strength of its script alone, which, as noted above, is patently absurd. 1997 may sound like the Stone Age in movie terms, but keep in mind that it was only 1 year before Blade hit theaters, and 3 years before Fox's original X-Men film set the modern era of superhero cinema in motion. Still, it's a little unfair to hold CBS to the standard of today's comic book blockbusters. This Justice League was never meant to be the Avengers. Setting aside the fact that CBS couldn't obtain the rights to any of the marquee members of the Justice League, the network's entire approach to the adaptation was blatantly tongue-in-cheek. Paste magazine breaks it down pretty frankly, writing, "The film was a victim of its window of release. It's just too early to have been taken seriously by the people writing, designing, directing, and acting in it. This is 1997, and this version of Justice League was intended as a TV movie that would be a backdoor pilot for a Justice League series." Although 1997's Justice League isn't a good movie by any sensible metric, it's certainly worth a chuckle-inducing viewing while we all wait for the next entry in the DCEU, which thankfully seems to have found its footing.
We would be a force that could truly work for the ideals of peace and justice.
What? Like a bunch of super friends?
More like a Justice League.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite comic characters are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.